is the weekend edition of Daily Tech Headlines for the week ending at Friday, November 14th, 2025. I'm Sarah Lane. Let's catch up on a bit of breaking news and essential news over the past several days. The Financial Times sources say that Apple has intensified its CEO succession plan as several senior leaders near retirement, and Tim Cook could step down as early as 2026. The shortlist reportedly includes hardware chief John Turnus, software SVP Craig Federighi, and marketing head Greg Joswiak. Apple's next earnings report isn't until January, but it is possible Apple could share news at that time, well before WWDC and expected hardware and software announcements. Berkshire Hathaway disclosed a new $4.3 billion stake in Alphabet, making it the firm's 10th largest holding, according to a new SEC filing. Berkshire continued reducing its Apple position, trimming another 15% to $60.7 billion, and also cut Bank of America, VeriSign, and DaVita. Apple still remains Berkshire's largest holding. Warren Buffett is preparing to step down as CEO by the end of the year, with Craig Abel set to take over. OpenAI says it's testing group chats in ChatGPT, letting multiple users collaborate in a shared conversation across web and mobile in Japan, New Zealand, South Korea, and Taiwan. Participants can ask questions, upload files, and mention ChatGPT when they want it to respond. Each group can include up to 20 people, personal memory is disabled, and organizers can set ChatGPT's tone and response length. Users do need to create a profile with safeguards for minors. Microsoft's Copilot recently introduced a similar feature in the US. In other OpenAI news, the company says it's fixed ChatGPT's M- issue, letting users prevent M-dashes through custom instructions. Previously, ChatGPT tended to insert those double hyphens, as they sometimes look, even when users explicitly asked them not to, and became a telltale sign of possibly AI-generated text. It won't be eliminated by default, but OpenAI CEO Sam Altman says that users now get more personalization options. Mozilla is adding an opt-in AI window to Firefox to let users chat with an AI assistant inside the browser. Mozilla calls it more user-controlled than competing AI browsers. The AI window sits along Firefox's classic and private modes, and users can choose which model it runs. This comes after September's Shake to Summarize feature on iPhone. Mozilla is still developing the tool openly and has launched a waitlist for updates. Bloomberg sources say that Tesla is testing Apple's CarPlay in its vehicles after years of resistance to third-party infotainment. The feature would reportedly run in a separate window using the standard CarPlay version, not the newer CarPlay Ultra. Manufacturers such as GM are starting to remove CarPlay support in favor of their own systems. Valve introduced the Steam Frame, a virtual reality headset that can operate as a standalone VR device, using an ARM chip to play standard Windows games locally. Its high-bandwidth wireless dongle streams games directly from a nearby gaming PC, avoiding the unreliability of home Wi-Fi or the annoyance of tethering. The Steam Frame is lightweight, includes controllers for both traditional and VR gaming, and is meant to let users play their entire Steam library wirelessly. Meta, TikTok, Google, and separately YouTube are suing the state of California over a law that blocks minors from accessing personalized social media feeds without parental consent. The companies argue the law imposes content and speaker-based restrictions that violate the First Amendment by limiting their editorial control and users' access to speech. California defends the law as a measure to protect children from addictive design features. Amazon and Microsoft are backing the GAIN AI Act that would limit NVIDIA's ability to export chips to China, requiring U.S. demand to be met first. The law would give both companies preferential access to AI processors for their global data centers and includes exemptions for trusted tech firms, which would ease at least some export licensing. NVIDIA controls around 80% of the AI chip market and, unsurprisingly, opposes this bill. Getty Images lost its lawsuit against Stability AI in London, with the court ruling against Getty's claims that Stability AI's Stable Diffusion system breached copyright by using Getty's images for training and reproducing them. Getty had to drop parts of its case mid-trial due to insufficient evidence regarding where Stable Diffusion was trained, leading some legal experts to consider the ruling insignificant for AI law. For more analysis of the tech news of the day and the week, subscribe to dailytechnewsshow.com. You can find show notes and links to all these headlines there as well. I am Sarah Lane. Thank you for listening. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll talk to you Monday.